Warning, the content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, I remember when Brock started in one reaction, then tried to blame it on us.
Yeah, dude.
You did that multiple times.
I did that once, bro. I ain't gonna say I did that multiple times.
Yeah, I think you did do it multiple times.
No, bro, I did that once. Alright, guys, look, we finna watch when referees lose their cool, man. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's get it.
No matter the sport, referees are trained to keep their composure, regardless of how things are going. They are responsible for making big decisions, which often makes them the most unpopular
Can you catch up?
Give her a minute. Give her a minute. Alright, press it. Press it. It's good.
person involved. Well, as tensions run high from fighters who don't know when to stop, sometimes the ref finds themselves having to get hands-on to calm a
He
situation.
choking him.
Like, chill out, bro.
Hey, bro.
During this fight that took place at the GE Fights and Alpha Kickboxing Fight League
That's
event,
great.
referee Billy McCombs is forced to put his fighting experience
Stop
into action
resisting.
when
Stop
one fighter
resisting.
doesn't know when to stop. After thinking he has successfully cooled the situation,
Oh, he
the
jumped
aggressive fighter bursts away from the official to viciously attack again. At this point, McCombs loses his patience and restrains the young fighter before slamming him to the ground for the police to handcuff him.
He's stupid. Oh, that was going that way Andrew Tate was going in there. They're in a basketball court. Oh, yeah. They're fighting. They were street fighting. Oh, he died. If somebody behind you like that, bro, and they know what they're doing, you can't do nothing.
Yeah, you done. You
So,
can't even squat and try to help.
You
You
can't
can't even help.
die. If they get that, you're done, bro.
Do you know what's worse than losing in the first round of an MMA fight? Getting cleaned up by the referee after it's all over. After being owned within 2 minutes of the first round of a URCC match, Iranian fighter Razi Jabari decided to act childish. He refused to shake hands with his opponent and tried to walk away as the match results were announced. Referee Joey Lepitin attempted to calm the situation, but Jabari allegedly cursed at him and gave him the middle finger. Not stopping there, Jabari shoved Lepitin and then sucker punched him in the head.
Oh, no.
The incident sent Lepitin into a rage. He clinched Jabari and took him to the ground, giving the fighter his second loss of the night.
2 L's for gold. What a sad day.
Get the police officer!
That is
It's either this referee woke up on the wrong side of the bed, or he is the reincarnation of Bruce Lee. Whatever the reason, this referee goes berserk after being ignored by the fighters he was watching. Things are brought under control when other officials come over and restrain
Did you
the
see
man.
that?
This is a karate match.
Luckily, this was all just a light-humored stunt for the crowd, with the clip ending with laughter and clapping.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
That's a good stuff.
People posted a clip out on Twitter and everyone forgot. Oh, that's for like a movie scene or something?
After hitting the referee in
But y'all
response
seen it
to
on
a
cameras?
decision,
Like, I'm not tweeting. They said it was a prank.
After hitting the referee in response to a decision, the fighter soon regrets it as he is lifted into the air by his neck.
Oh! And he starts stealing
The
off on
fighter
him.
also gets a taste of the ref's wrath
Ooh, his
when he
gloves
hits the
off.
downed man and gets pushed back violently in the face.
The
The
ref
ref,
different.
who is now pumped, prompts the man to fight him fairly,
He said,
but
"What's up?"
decides to stay in his corner
up?
to prevent a beating.
No
His
way.
homie had to choke him like, nah, bro, you not about that.
Bro, there's a video somewhere, bro. Like a judge and a defendant got into it.
Oh, yeah.
And he was
yeah,
like, "Let's go outside," and they went out there and scuffed.
Yeah,
And the judge beat him up and
you
went
remember
back
that?
inside.
Woo!
Yes. Yeah.
He said, "What? You think I'm old?"
You seen that on Twitter?
He's like, "What you want to do?"
I gotta see it, bro.
He was not. He was like, "What's up?" Like,
Bro,
we can
show
go
me.
get it up there.
Let's
Was
watch
it on
that
Twitter?
shit.
Was it on
I
Twitter?
can't remember. Okay, I
seen
seen it with my mom. She's like,
I have
"Oh
seen
my
that.
god!"
I've seen that.
Say punk.
Hey!
Let me get one more.
That is a boy.
He look like he was
Dang it.
That was a hood punch right there.
Yeah, nah, that look like fucking
After getting
Friday
knocked out
Night
in the
Raw.
opening seconds of his
Jesus.
fight with
Ugh.
Croatian fighter
Ugh.
Carlo Caput, Renat Lyatovov managed to get back to his feet to fight. The only problem was, due to the confusion brought on by the pummeling he received,
why you
he
didn't
started
do
to
that?
fight the ref
He
instead.
started fighting the ref. He had no idea who he
Quick-thinking
was
official
fighting.
put his
No.
fighting skills
He's
into
sprawling.
practice
He know
and put
what to
Lyatovov
do.
into a headlock
No.
until he bounced out again and was helped out of the ring.
dead.
Look, they running around.
He said he put him in a headlock till he passed out again.
Oh my god.
Hey, he's
Look.
good.
He trying to make sure he was good. He woke up. He think he fighting. He's like, ah, just sleeping. He was out. Look at him.
This nasty sucker punch
Oh!
before the fight began should have given some hindsight into the way the fight was going to end. After successfully coming out of a grapple, this fighter gets the upper hand.
That looks like it hurts.
Trying to get the fight out of the corner, the referee is ignored and the dirty fighter keeps on throwing punches. Eventually, the ref has had enough and puts him into a lock until he gives up.
Well, these refs is crazy.
They put him in that same.
They ready for war. They trying to.
Yeah, like chill out. Best thing, if you gonna be a ref, you got to know. You know what I'm saying? He's like a former, you know.
Oh, he got him in there. He might go.
I can present my
Hey!
Let him hit my arm, bro. That hurts. Oh, Solo hit me like 3 times.
I hit your arm, bro?
Hit like 3 times.
On what, bro? With what?
Yo,
You hit me, bump me, then you hit me with the glass.
Damn,
I got too.
He's sensitive.
Restrain Attila to stop him from fighting. Attila's getting aggressive.
This fight at the Sydney Opera House turns to chaos in minutes as a punch to the back of the head results in the famous trainer and promoter Bernie Hall yanking the boxer back by the head.
Oh!
This act triggers an
Oh!
I saw the referee throwing
That's
punches.
dead. He dead. He said, wow. He said, what you want to do?
I swear to God, yeah, you
What you
already
gonna do?
tension already
What
built
you
up.
gonna do, huh? What?
Don't touch me. I'm hyped now. What up?
Oh!
That's the ref?
He's scuffing.
They all scuffing.
What a brawl.
Oh!
Look, he do it even, Casey. You got to show me.
This fight starts
that
out with
was
one
lit.
contender
That was
getting
lit.
an
That was
absolute onslaught of punches and kicks before finally hitting the canvas. The best fight, however, was yet to come as a cornerman enters the ring to argue with the ref. Things soon escalate, which results in an impressive knockout by the official and a brawl breaking out.
Everybody in there That is terrible, bro. Hey, people are hilarious.
Everybody look. Oh!
During this fight, rage completely takes over the fighter. Even though he is told to stop fighting, he continues to go for blood.
I ain't gonna lie.
Eventually,
I would've
the
put the double
referee
legs in
realizes
choke.
that
Oh, no,
the
he can't
nice
do that,
approach
bro.
just won't cut
They
it.
go for the
cannot do
same
that.
He
move.
quickly manages to get a chokehold on him.
Everybody, you see,
which
everybody go for the
eventually
same
calms him
move.
down. Things go from bad to worse, however, when a cornerman rushes in to get revenge for his beaten friend.
See, you ain't beat my buddy's ass. I'm gonna beat your ass. He might grow up. This is crazy.
Whoa. This is going wild.
This is going wild.
What's going on? Referee.
And we've got some problems here.
He started diving on the ball, dude.
We've got some problems here.
What?
Big problems here.
Oh, yeah.
After seeing his colleague get pushed by this thuggish boxer, a referee enters the ring and body slams him into the ground before restraining him. Even on the floor, the
He
boxer
took him
is
for that
trying to
ride.
throw his weight around by pushing and punching out
He
at the
took it for that
referee.
ride, for real.
Of course,
He had
the
to put
fight
him
is
on
called
early.
off and the thug gets booed out of the ring.
You
After prematurely calling off a fight, there were some cornermen who did not take kindly to their fighter losing so early. As they flood into the ring, the ref is held back by other officials so that he doesn't do something he will later regret. Luckily, the men screaming at him were all bark and no bite, which ended with the security taking them away.
He should have zipped them.
Yeah, I would have zipped
This
them.
looks like, boy, this is like 2000.
It's back in the days.
All the fighters upset. Then they stop the fight.
Tensions are flaring high.
They hate seeing somebody get their ass whooped.
During this UK amateur lightweight fight, referee Leon Roberts is forced to put his MMA training into action and pull one fighter into a chokehold to stop him beating down on his opponent. In fact, the near-naked choke was executed so well that it put the two competitors to shame. This is another example of a referee using their own fighting experience to prevent any further damage coming to a fighter.
Amateur lightweight fight.
Two big gorillas in there.
Matthias Frederick and Ahmad
like Rossi.
that fight PK, last man standing. Now look at referee Leon Roberts.
Hey, look at that boy.
Does he have the hook sunk in, boss?
After performing a move that the referee disagreed with, this black belt was tossed to the ground with ease by the official, who then went on to explain why he ended up on the canvas.
So we go down.
This next entry is another example of a referee using a technique to defend himself. After being rocked by his opponent, Carlos Mesa, Andres Camacho managed to get back to his feet. In a moment of confusion brought on by the previous blow, the fighter began fighting referee Frank the Crank Camacho instead.
Hey, bro.
Luckily, the official was a fighter also and was able to defend himself, managing to get the wild fighter into a clinch until he came to his senses. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit the like button to show your support.
Last thing I remember, he was fighting.
He must be fuzzy when he wake up because he was swinging on anybody. He had a whole shirt on. Like, you gotta know you swinging on.
I never seen that in MMA. I just see some people.
They be getting knocked the fuck out.
They too trained.
Yeah, boy. This ain't no play.
Yeah, this is.
Dang, he look buffed in a mug.
Yeah, all right.
His head look like your shoulders.
Send us more
his shoulder look like his head.
Sit up, boy.
His shoulder
boy,
head.
you wanna go on that ride, boy, like everybody on that video?
Hey, y'all, I picked Salo up out the water.
I know he did. All right, guys.
Hold him
We
above
gone,
my
guys.
head
We
and
gone,
threw him
guys.
in the water.